TVs across the country crackle to life as the Force Blade Punk's theme music starts to play. The announcer's voice rings out. Good evening, Hunter fans and Prey fanatics. Welcome back to episode 20 of season 22 of Force Blade Punks. Tonight's episode promises excitement, adrenaline, and of course, a healthy dose of violence. Oh, yes, don't change the channel because we promise you don't want to miss this. What's this? It, can it be? Yes, why it is a special guest host for tonight's game. Why, it's America's favorite working class hero, Shiner, sponsored by Jim Beam Whiskey. Jim Beam. You all right? Well, that's our guest host. I wonder what else is in store. You love to hate them, or maybe you just love them. Let's meet our prey for this evening. First up, we have Fox Hunt, an unhinged aristocrat with a blood feud against, well, anybody. He hunts the working class for sport and legacy. His crimes include hunting the working class for sport, illegal game hunting, insider training, and murder. His weapon of choice, a gold-plated cricket bat with spikes and a habit of using boons to get a rifle. Next up, we have Mistress Etiquette, a former finishing school headmistress turned torturer for hire. She enforces etiquette at Parasol Point. Uh, Crimes include corporate espionage disguised as etiquette lessons, psychological warfare through passive aggression, assault via corset lacing, and torture. Next up on the prey docket is the Charlatan, an ex-BBC presenter who now leads a wellness cult targeting CEOs and House of Lords members. Crimes include a cult-based embezzlement, mind control seminars, blackmail via mindfulness retreats, and crimes against the crown. Weapon of choice is the hollow walking cane containing a camera, microphone, syringe, and incriminating flash drive. We also have Cricket, a disgraced cricket legend who's weaponized every rule of the game to exact revenge on society. Crimes include assault on sports officials, sabotaging international matches, smuggling illegal betting rings throughout sports clubs. The weapon of choice, just a regulation cricket bat, modified with a hidden taser in the handle. We also have Dame Honey, an American punkamal who spent her whole life wanting to be British and paying homage to the crown, and also viciously beating anyone who didn't think England was great. Their crimes include eating human voice boxes to gain a British accent, purchasing a British title on the black market, mauling palace guards until the crown granted her damehood, and just not caring. Weapon of choice, teeth, claws, and a thirst for blood. We also have Steam, a delusional inventor who believes England should be run by trains and brass. She leads a paramilitary model train society. Crimes include infrastructure terrorism, train track theft, armed historical reenactments, and mass murder via train wreck. Weapon, steam-powered gauntlets that punch like a piston. And of course, everyone knows Martini, a dashing but morally bankrupt ex-spy whose cocktail-fueled rampages make diplomacy impossible. Known for crimes such as seduction-based intelligence leaks, blackmail through boudoir photography, public drunkenness at royal functions, and desertion of post as spy of the crown. Their weapon, a silver-plated hip flask with a concealed blade in the cap. And last, but certainly not least, Bully, a disgraced Royal Navy officer turned privateer who hijacks luxury yachts and cruise ships for the crown. Their crimes include maritime smuggling, high-tea piracy, and ramming boats while shouting naval history at them. Their weapon of choice, an oversized naval officer's sword turned machete with a built-in compass, so they never lose their way to crime? Now, we know you've all been wondering, where is that prey heading? Well, let me tell you, tonight's arena is the water park, filled with fun and excitement for the whole family. Well, that's where we are, and now the moment you've all been waiting for. Let's introduce tonight's punk hunters. You know them. You love them. Hazard. Fun fact, they once sunk an entire episode by burning a hole through the boat arena. Their weapon of choice, the acid-filled mace and shield. We also have Tracker, one of only three hunters to ever fully retire and then return. Weapon of choice, stealth, and a big knife. What else do you need? Next up, Hysteria. Snuck into hunter training without applying, and they let her stay when she took down Shiner in heels. Well, not that easy to do. Bow staff with hidden blade and stun blast are Hysteria's weapons of choice. Next up, the bride. Her husband died on their wedding day. The cause remains a mystery. Weapon of choice, the hatchet. And Sunshine once punched someone for smiling at him. That person was a Force Blade Punk's recruiter. Their weapon of choice? That can't be right. Hang on, let me. No, that's right. A retractable tape measure. Did we? This is approved? All right. A retractable tape measure. Not really on brand. Seems like it was stolen, but whatever. That's their weapon. And we have death throws. They carve all of their own throwing knives from the bones of their enemy. Weapon of choice? Of course, throwing knives, the ones I just mentioned. The camera cuts to where the hunters are gathered in the green room. So, as everybody finds themselves in a green room looks a little bit differently tonight. All right. Normally there's a few snacks, some little light munchies, edibles, things of that sort. Not those kind of edibles, but you know what I'm talking about. This time it's the same stuff you would know and love. But there's also an open bar. Very nice bartender mixing drinks. There's Natty Light in red solo cups, free to anybody that would like them. And you look out, and the normal crew that usually runs Force Blade Punks is out enjoying the water park before the festivities, getting things set up till the very last minute. There's the sounds of everybody in the club getting tipsy, playing out on the loudspeaker. Individuals are barbecuing and just seemingly enjoying themselves. Steiner is mingling with a group of individuals as a giant yellow school bus pulls up in front of a large red carpet. Emblazoned with the name PS83. As Shiner waves to the individuals on the school bus, you see a bunch of kids jump out of the school bus and tackle Shiner to the ground, all of them wearing different outfits, including outfits that look very much like the hunters currently present. Save for a few. Shiner goes running back inside, seeing that everyone is ready and gathered, and goes, "Oh, hey, welcome to the 4th of July episode. How we feeling? How's everybody doing?"
I mean,
We certainly are at a water park right now. What's okay? There's beer. What
Choices
there's
were
I
made.
wasn't ex we weren't expecting beer. I mean, I wasn't expecting beer. I don't know about anyone else.
you weren't expecting
Was
beer.
fully expecting
Shiner is
beer.
running an episode. I was absolutely
You know,
expecting beer.
I
what?
really
That's
expected us to all
and
have
that's
beer
on me.
helmets.
I actually was also expecting
Oh.
whiskey, but maybe that's not American enough.
Uh, yeah. So if you'll
Bourbon,
notice,
maybe.
Bourbon. Bourbon's a thing.
Bourbon.
there's
Mhm.
bourbon. There's bourbon here, and there's bourbon out in the park as well. There's lots of free booze and alcohol if anybody wishes to partake. You'll also notice that out in the park, there's a couple of rather large boxes. I've marked them. There's one box underneath each of the blue and white umbrellas. In order to activate said box, there's a simple breathalyzer attached to it. You don't have to use it, but you gotta show that you've had a couple of drinks, or find a different way to get the box open. But that's neither here nor there. It's just a fun little treat. I wanted to get to you. It's the 4th of July episode. So, uh, I know you're excited. You probably see the giant bus out there, and the kids like taking pictures for the press. Yeah.
It's adorable.
Okay. That is the cast of Force Blade Punks the musical, from PS83. Okay, they formed a little club and they did the musical, and I thought, yeah, no, no, they made a little club, and so I talked to the network, and they basically said, China, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So I went and contacted the school, and you don't have to go talk to the kids. You don't have to take a picture with the kids if you don't want to, but anyone who does has been given special dispensation to get like a little bit of help from the kids tonight for the game. And each of them is kind of a fan of you, and each one is kind of dressed up with you. Well, except for Sunshine. They weren't able to find anybody to do Sunshine. But if you look, hey, Sunshine and a Australian Shepherd pokes their head out from the group and kind of looks over. He's like, "Hey, do the Sunshine." And the dog sits, and the eyebrows kind of go like this, and they give this kind of surly. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Um, but everybody else has a counterpart. You're welcome to go and just go meet them
Uh,
and say hi.
Hazard immediately grabs two beers, one for
Yeah.
each hand, and says, "Let's go meet some kids."
Deathros
All right, are you going to let
puts
the
an arm
kids kill
around
criminals?
Hazard's waist and quietly whispers into her ear, "You're my shield."
Absolutely, let's go.
I don't do kids.
That's fine.
And
I do kids. Well, I mean, I don't do kids because that would be problematic, but I like
Hey,
kids just
can we cut
fine.
that? Can we
Oh.
edit that? We're gonna edit that. Go back to Mark here, and then go back.
Hazard, I
edit.
think you should start drinking, perhaps. It might be better
You
to
should
put that in your
stop
mouth.
drinking.
Yeah, Hazard is gonna knock back a beer and take Death Throws with her to meet some kids. There's a Hazard kid and a Death Throws kid.
So okay, yeah. We'll handle this as you two go running out.
Absolutely, we do.
You immediately see Hazard. Hazard, you turn and look, and the smallest kid out of all of them is dressed in their very best Hazard cosplay. As you come running forward, their eyes get really wide, not expecting to see you, and they take a small inhaler out, shake it, and give a little puff of their inhaler. They are carrying a green foam axe that as soon as you start running out, they want to get ready for the show. They take a glow stick, they break it, and they pour it on the axe, and they hold it up like this. And
It's amazing. I'm in love.
you see this little girl walks up. She goes, "My my my name's Abigail, and 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 I was getting bullied, and now I hit him with the axe, and they they and I play you in the show."
Hazard will kneel down and just be like, "Abigail, that's your name, right? Can I call you Abby? You can call me
And they
Haz.
just kind of shake their head.
You can call me Haz. That's what my friends call me."
And she immediately just tackle hugs you. It's one of those like she weighs nothing, and boom. And as this is happening, you see all of the kids are just kind of like losing their mind, fully realizing that this is, yeah.
So, Abby, I just wondered. Hold on a second. Hazard takes a chug of beer. If you could do me a favor tonight, if you're willing, could you hold on to my mace and lend me that axe for this evening?
Um, Abigail looks at her mother, who just kind of looks over at Hazard, and Shiner goes, you know what? We're gonna have one of the techs hold this for Abby because I'm worried that she's gonna
Oh,
fall
no,
over."
no. I haven't put acid in it yet. It's fine.
Okay, yeah. We'll leave it here, and Abby, and as you place it on the ground, Abby's like, and she goes to pick it up, and she lifts all the way off the ground, like trying to hold it, but just refuses to let go of it as her mother tries to like pull her away.
Do I get the axe though?
You
Can we
get the
trade?
foam axe, yes.
Yes.
It does 0 damage, but it
That's
looks sick as
fine.
hell.
Yeah.
Deathros
That's all I need.
just
And then immediately.
good luck sniping kills.
Yeah. You know what? I still have my shield, and don't you think that I need this to do anything? And then Hazard's gonna say, "All right, well now it's time to find yours. So where's the Death Throws kid?"
Shiner looks over at DT and points over towards the bus.
Come on, we're going. Hazard's making them go.
That's actually a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As Hazard drags
Hazard
DT,
gets
yeah,
gets
DT over
into the
towards the
bus.
bus. At the back of the bus, there's a kid um, that looks begrudgingly like they don't want to be here, that
Mhm.
they are not in a good place. But you watch as they take sharpened pencils out, and there are targets on the backs of all of the seats in front of them, and just occasionally take pencils out and throw them at the targets, hitting with like deadly accuracy.
Uh, and Hazard's just gonna lean over to Death Throes and whisper, "Oh my God, they're so method. Look at them, they're just like you." And then like shove you down the aisle.
Deathros loses that. Deathros
Yeah.
just loses that. But there's no possible alternative.
Yeah.
So Deathros gets onto the bus, laughing their ass off.
Uh, as you get onto the bus, I think the guy at the back like kind of stands up and like finally notices, and that's when they like adjust their costume. That it's clearly like homemade. It's like instead of black, like it doesn't quite match. It was painted black. Like it's very like you know, and but they just don't know how to react to seeing you.
Deathros just walks towards the mat and points to the seat besides the kid and says, "This take him."
No.
And they sit down. Having fun?
Uh, Marcus hands you a pencil.
They test the balance and then send it to the farthest possible target.
I think the two of you don't have a lot to say, but you two spend some time throwing pencils from the back of the bus forward.
Hazard will absolutely
BT.
offer to be a moving target at some point during this interaction.
Yeah.
We haven't even started the game. You can't get hurt yet. You have to stay alive. I have to
got
get your ass above ground or Smog will kill me. I'm too young to die.
It'll be fine.
Get out.
Take a pencil into the arena. Let's go. Yeah, Hazard will get off the bus and just sit on like the step into the bus and chug the rest of the beers while we wait.
As you look, Abigail's still trying to lift the mace. Like, give me a second. Like, I got it. It's like
I might prop it up for her.
Deathros takes a knife out and carves DT into one of the pencils and gives it to Marcus. Before
Marcus pretends that it doesn't mean anything to them, but it's the only pencil they put in their backpack.
Before taking a handful of pencils and going to.
Yeah.
Would anyone else like a boon for this episode?
Tracker definitely is going to go out and say hi to some kids.
Tracker, as you head out, you are expecting to see one kid, but instead of seeing one kid, you see a family that is wearing like all tracker gear and stuff like that. And like this one kid turns around and he goes, "Oh my God, Dad, 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 Dad!" And he's like, I see him. Go ahead, go talk to him." And he's like, I can't. This is a Jason knife. This is a knife that I got from a Jason costume." And he's like, "I know, it's okay. Tracker's not gonna mind." And pushes forward, and this kid is like all gangly limbs and like clearly just went through this change. And they're like, "Hey, Tracker, um, I don't know how to use my hands right now, but it's very nice to meet you, and I love what you I love what you do, and you're really great, and my family, we all cheer for you, and you're you do a really good job, and we're really glad you're back." And it goes to shake her hand, and realizes that they're holding the knife, and then like switches the knife to the other hand, and then goes to shake with that hand, and then just drops the knife altogether, and then like goes to shake your hand.
Aw. So Tracker listens like very attentively, like as he like goes through the motions, and he's like, yeah, yeah, thanks. I'm really happy to meet you. What's your name, kid?
Um, he looks up at you and he like freezes, and his dad pushes him forward, and he goes, Bobby. He goes, Bobby, my name is Bobby. My name is Bobby. But I play you in the musical.
That's great, Bobby. It's super great to meet you. Yeah. Are you like you're just I didn't expect anybody
No,
to
no,
be excited to see me. So I'm
no.
just
We're
excited to see you.
no, we're all so excited to see you, and we watch what you do. And he's like, I've got these photos, and he brings out this binder, and it's just like pictures of you in like various like spaces. And as he's flipping through the binder, the dad walks over to you, and you notice that one hand is gloved and the other is not. And they put the gloved hand on your shoulder and just like whisper like, "Thank you."
Gotcha. So he looks up like at the dad, and he like
Yeah,
puts the hand on the gloved hand, and he feels it, and he knows that
yeah.
why it's gloved. And he says, "You guys are you mean the world to me. This is why I'm here. You guys are why I'm here. Thank you for coming."
As you uh as you take like a kind of a step away from them, the kid goes, Dad, 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 I talked to him. And Dad's like, I know, we talked to him. And just like has this moment where they're freaking out with their kid, and they're just kind of like
That's
they're hugging each
wonderful.
other. Yeah,
That's wonderful. Tracker's night is made.
yeah. Okay. Anybody else want a boon? Yeah.
You want to
Yes.
go?
Bride, I know you have a lot of feelings about children, so I was going to let you feel things if you
Oh,
wanted to first.
I was gonna go last.
Okay,
It
cool.
was just me and Shiner in the room for a minute.
Hysteria,
Shiner's just standing next to Bride, just kind of like looking at it, like waiting, like wondering if you're gonna go. Like,
Listen,
I have Sage
Hysteria
at life.
hasn't
Why do you
gone
hate
yet.
me?
Okay, she owes you, I assume, a kiss before she goes. So
yes.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Well, of
absolutely.
course. Yeah, Hysteria's gonna walk over to Shiner and be like, one for luck?
Okay. One for your luck?
Of course.
Yeah, well, he kisses her and then he goes, "All right, now one for me. This is nerve-wracking. I hate seeing you like this." And he dips and he dips her and gives her like a big kiss and he goes, hey, um, uh, he needs this just as much as you do."
Okay.
Okay. Uh, and he takes her hand and he actually walks her out real quick. So with the bride and says, uh, and he goes, Yo, Alex. And Alex turns around. And Alex is there, and Alex is shaking like just in terror, holding a picture of a before and after photo of him. That is before Hysteria, it says, and then after Hysteria. And Alex is wearing this like soccer jersey and stuff like this. And then as you come running around the corner, Shiner goes, "It's all right, pal. It's all right, sorry," and kind of pushes him forward, and then goes back and talks to the bride. And Alex looks up at you and is just kind of like shaking, holding this photo.
Hysteria drops down to one knee so she's on the same level as him,
Yeah.
and holds out her hands and says, "Hi, Alex.
Hi.
I see you have a photo."
And Alex makes a gut check in the moment and just wraps you in a hug. And just it's one of those like quick, like, hey, I'm gonna make a gut check, and he goes, thank you, thank you. You don't know, thank you.
Hysteria's gonna hug back just as hard as Alex might be squeezing her and
Yeah,
rub their back.
yeah.
And do you want to tell me?
I needed her. I needed her so bad, and I had no idea, and I needed her, and so I'm borrowing her, but I promise that I will give her back. Um, when I'm done. I just needed her.
That's what she's here for.
And he like walks you over towards a group of other individuals that are just like that like his friends, and as he like walks you over to them, like he starts making introductions, like he's introducing a long lost friend. Like he's like there's all these people that are there, and he's just like he's like, oh, and we know everything about you, and we talked about this, and they're sharing, and all of them have little bits of cosplay where they point out on Alex what they added to it for him. And I was like, I did the makeup, and then we worked on this, and then the hair, and then like they're showing the bits of the outfit, and it just turns into this thing of like what he took from them and what he borrowed from you to create this.
Hysteria is just smiling her real smile rather than like the mask smile that she normally wears in public, and her eyes start to tear up
Yeah,
and over.
yeah. And he doesn't let go of your hand until the last possible second.
Good.
Yeah. Hey, sunshine.
Fantastic.
You
Hey,
go.
um, yeah, I mean, you gave me a dog, so I'm obviously gonna go hang out with the dog.
I know my
Duh.
audience. Yeah.
You just you gave me a dog, so I'm going up to the bar because I haven't drank in a long time. It's been a minute. Um, I I had a bit of a time with drinking, so now that it's allowed and encouraged, I'm not gonna go against it. I'm just gonna go with it and then just hop on the bandwagon again tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he takes one and he just downs it immediately, and then he takes another one for the road and goes, "All right, what's this dog's name?"
And they're like, as you're like, all right, what is the dog's name? They name the dog after you. It's Sunshine. Like the
Dog's name
dog's
is Sunshine.
Sunshine. Like, yeah,
Fantastic, fantastic. All right, okay.
yeah.
What's going on, Sunshine? We're gonna talk to some children, I guess. I'm so bad at this. He just has like the dog. He just like walks out with the dog
You
and
and the
like
dog.
goes and hangs out. And he just
Yeah,
goes hangs out with like by like some of the swings and like the slide to like see if there's any kids that'll like come over because he has the dog with him.
yeah, yeah. I think the kids
And
too. I think there's a
he just
moment.
hangs and just like I don't know how to approach kids, but I have a dog now, so maybe someone will come to me.
Yeah, it's less creepy when you announce it out loud. I think.
Right.
Like I think.
You get
I
it.
think. I think. I think the kids do. They come and hang out. They all know the dog, and so like they come and hang out. Like
We
it's a
know the
vibe.
dog. We're all hanging out together and vibing with the dog. Can I
Yep.
pet that dog? Exactly. Can I pet that dog?
How about
Always.
that? Yep. Perfect. Shiner looks over at
Fantastic.
Bride. Be like, well, you don't have to have a boon. I guess she would just be really disappointed though if you didn't. I mean, it's fine. I can tell Veronica that maybe you're sick or something and that you just can't talk with her. So,
She's gonna smile at you and just like put her hand on your shoulder and just like dig her fingers in like right where the tendon is. That's when you least expect it. I'm going to get you back for this.
understood.
And then she'll go outside, like just like steady walk, like she's walking down the aisle or like to the gallows. Like it looks the same.
Uh, it's hard to spot Veronica. Veronica's a little off the beaten path, and Veronica is currently yelling at all the press that are gathered around. All right, I want you to get a good picture with the tracker and the family, please. We need this. We're going to put this in the program. And then if we can look over at Hysteria. Look, Hysteria, don't forget to capture this. Yes, the bride. Hess, hello, hi. It's very nice to meet you. I'm the writer, director, producer. I organized the club in the first place. It's very nice to meet you. I'll talk with you in just 1 second. And can we get Sunshine and the dog as well, please? Can we get Sunshine and the dog and just take a quick picture of that? And I think DT is on the bus. And then she turns back and looks at you. She is wearing a full-size wedding dress that she is swimming in, but very well put together, and takes their glasses off as you step forward.
Oh my God, Bride, are the two of you related?
Are you going to say something, or are you just going to stand there with your mouth open?
Well, mostly I do just stand there.
All right. Well, I was expecting a little bit more. I actually had a few tips for you. I've been watching your footage to get into character, and I've carried a little notepad for you. I've noticed that when you throw your axe occasionally, you flick your wrist a little bit to the right, and it messes with your aim. I noticed this when I was trying to absorb who you are as a person before I go out onto the stage. So I didn't know if you were open to collaboration or notes at this time.
Actually, you know, you should direct all notes to Shiner.
Oh,
He's sort
understood.
of the director.
Which one is Shiner?
Exactly. The
She,
one who cannot remain clothed for an entire episode.
oh, God. Ghastly individual.
Precisely.
Nice. Um, I, I, it is a pleasure to meet you. I think you hold yourself with quite a deal of decorum amidst all of this.
Oh, thank you. I must admit you have a bit of je ne sais quoi going on.
Well, thank you. Please perform admirably tonight. Do not embarrass me.
I would not dream of it.
Thank you. And three, two, one, we're smiling. And we're done. Can we check on the table, please, with the concessions for the children after the... And they immediately go walking off into a different direction.
Gonna just turn, make direct eye contact with Shiner from across wherever they were, like she knew exactly where he was. It's just like,
Okay. That's fair. That's fair. Now we do really got to get started though, because the match is getting ready to start. So everyone come back to. You all have a boon from the kids and the puppy from Force Blade Punks the musical.
look at this straight. Shiner got to pet a dog and I had to interact with a child.
Well, no, I got to interact with all
Not
the
Shiner.
kids.
Sunshine.
Sunshine got
Sunshine
yeah,
got to pet a dog.
yeah,
They
yeah.
just couldn't find a
Yep.
wedding dress for a bird.
This is true.
I
I will
thought
tell you that is not true.
I want you all to know that I designed these characters and spent so much time designing these
I
kids
love
for
it.
all of you, more so than the water park. So
It was
there we go.
perfect.
I'm
That's
writing
fair.
child
guess-
boon down.
when we get back to the green room, Hazard's just gonna like sort of punch DT in the shoulder, be like, "Hey, you did really well. We can tell Mia you've hit your fan related quota for the month, probably."
Jethro just punches her back and says nothing.
If anybody else wants to have any other interactions with anybody before we get out there,
Hysteria's gonna
Oh,
walk up to Shiner real
No, the
quick
cameras are rolling.
and dip kiss Shiner.
a third kiss? Oh my God, this is
He thinks in
television.
And then she's just gonna look at him and be like, "We will talk later."
By talk, you mean like
To the other
talk?
two,
Or...
it goes, no.
Jethro is still kind of avoiding Brian.
Oh, no,
I
you were
wonder if
already
she'll-
you were already kissed. So she's starting to track her and Sunshine going, no.
No. Besides
Tracker's
that,
gonna just head into the green room and he's gonna go over to the bar and he's gonna just like walk behind it and like muscle the bartender out of the way and grab a pen because he figures there's a pen behind the bar somewhere. And he's gonna take that pen and he's gonna write Bobby on his arm so he doesn't forget it. And then he's gonna put the pen back down. He's gonna take one of those solo cups. He's gonna chug it. He's gonna throw it in a trash can. And then he's gonna look at Shiner and he's gonna look at Hysteria and he's gonna smile and then he's just gonna walk out the door.
Or you walk out that door, Shiner's running up and kissing you on the forehead, smacking you
Hell
on the ass, and say, "Go get him, Tiger."
Hazard will muscle by Tracker too on the way out and just say, "You better be careful because if I have to come save your ass, I'm telling on you to Smog."
Fine.
And that's a high level of affection.
No, that's totally yeah.
That is.
Tracker's just exasperated and he's just like, "What? I've been I've gotten emotional in front of a child and a bunch of hunters. God damn it, I have a reputation.
All right. Do you want
All
the
right.
arena map back up?
Let's put the arena map back up. So everyone's going to see this. I'm going to say that everyone enters in from the entry court. All right. So the major thing you're going to see is you're going to be able to see a good chunk of the map first and foremost. Okay. Also, above, spread around the North Shore beach, that central pool area, you would see three very large cranes, and not like sandhill cranes. I mean, like actual motherfucking cranes. All right. Each one of the cranes is holding a giant crate. All three of them are connected to one giant crate that is above the pool. Okay. And that crate says T on it. Okay. And you realize very quickly that you would have to activate all three cranes to drop the giant crate of tea into the pool if you so chose to do such a thing. All right. Also, as I mentioned before, there are boxes underneath each of the white and blue umbrellas that you see on the map. Okay, each one is hooked up to a breathalyzer. So please interpret that as you will. Think outside the box to get inside the box. Do whatever you wish to do. Uh, but there is a shot that goes off. Um, and as it goes off, the camera cuts to where the hunters are gathered, and our match begins here at the water park. As the match begins, we're going to go to the first person up, which is going to be Hazard. So, Hazard, you're up first.
You're muted.
You're
Oh,
muted.
you're mute. What? See, this one.
Hazard
Oh, then,
nods to Death Rose,
okay.
and says, "All right, I'll see you after you make a kill." And then takes off because her number one goal is to ride a fucking water slide. So let's
Hell
head
yeah.
to this I don't know, the tangle that's down in the lower right corner.
You want to head over to the splash pool.
Yeah. Yeah, like
Okay.
that. Yeah, but the one that's got three slides going to it rather than the
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
bonsai racers above. Yeah.
You're headset focused. You're like, hey, listen, I want to go up here. And as you go running up towards the splash pool, maybe you grab like an inner tube or something like that, or along the way. As you start climbing up the stairs to the top of the splash pool, standing at the top of it is Cricket. Hello, little one.
Oh.
And they've got the cricket bat at the top of it. He's like, if you want to take a ride, you gotta pay the toll. And they just stand up at the very top of these stairs at the top of those slides.
And Hazard says, "What's the toll?"
Hey.
Oh, well, I mean, I'm totally in for that. Go ahead, dish it out. You can go first.
Ooh, okay. All right. You gonna make me go first? Okay. Cricket winds up and I got a 6 out the gate. You
Yeah.
love it. You love to see it. Cricket goes, all right. And in true Shaun of the Dead fashion, winds up this cricket bat and just slams underneath your jaw, Hazard. You feel that click as your head knocks backward and you bite into your tongue a little bit as they do. They connect soundly with you for the first hit out the gate.
Was that enough payment? Can I go down the slide now?
No, I think I got a little more left to take from you.
All right. Hazard's goal is to essentially knock them backwards and then ride them down the slide.
Okay. You know what? I'm into this. I'm gonna say you're gonna need a crit here because I feel like a regular hit, you might push them against the slide. You'd need 2 consecutive hits. But if you crit this, I will let you hit them and then ride their ass down this slide.
All right. Well, good news for you. I got a 6, and a 1. So it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
It's cool as fuck. And
Okay.
I go down.
Tell me, paint me a word picture.
So
Spin me a tale, Mallory.
Hazard just says, listen, you said you've got a little more in you. Let's see how you handle the slide. And then she just like tucks the shield into her arm and charges and knocks them down backwards at the top of the slide, and then doesn't wait for the lifeguard to say go, because we don't give a fuck if we run into people at the bottom, and just heads down the slide like shield on guy riding.
Uh, you can't know because there's so much noise going on, but you think in the back of your mind you hear the tiniest little "oh yeah" from off in the stands that could be coming from a little girl that's still trying to lift a mace off of the ground at the buses.
And for good measure, Hazard hits him in the head with a Fomax.
Absolutely. There's a thunk. And so now I'll say they're glowing. They got a little bit of the glow stick that was cracked up on it. Great.
Yeah. And just
great.
ride them down into the splash pool.
Okay, you are hanging out in the splash pool. It's a super fun time. That is Hazard. All right. Death throws. DT, you're up next.
DT is going to go left into the cabanas that are at the top of the map.
Ooh, all right. Um, as
See what they
you
find.
As you go walking up towards the cabanas, you see one of those little boxes underneath the blue and white umbrella there. And as you get closer and closer to the cabanas, sitting in a high-backed chair is Mistress Etiquette. And you hear, "Excuse me, but if you are walking this way, you should lift your head up as thus and walk with a straight back. There are."
As soon as she lifts her head,
Mhm.
Death Rose aims for the throat.
Okay.
Immediately.
All right. Give me a attack roll on Mistress Etiquette.
That's a 6, a 5, and a 3.
Ooh, okay. All right. So what are we doing
So
with
I can
this?
either crit and get all successes, or I can either crit or get all successes.
I mean, I know what I would pick.
I want to crit.
You gonna
So
crit?
I'm going to take 1 damage
All right.
to myself.
Okay, you take
But
that
I'm
one
gonna crit.
damage. How?
And I crit on 5, so it's technically a crit on the hit and a crit on not being shameful.
Okay. You are super proud of yourself. That's how unshameful this hit is to Mistress Etiquette. Your elbow placement is perfect, DT, as you throw this knife. And are you aiming? Where are you aiming?
At the throat.
At the throat. Okay, I'm gonna say this.
Considering she so kindly and gently lifted
Mhm.
her head for me.
The knife pierces her throat, and you're expecting some sort of reaction from it, but she simply reaches into her pocket, pulls out a white handkerchief, gently pulls the knife out of her throat, and wipes and dabs at the blood gently before dropping the dagger to the ground and dropping the handkerchief. Uh, they take damage, and she goes to say something to you, but is unable to do so as you pierced her throat.
And Deathstroke says, I don't like being told what to do.
Instead, they reach for the steel parasol at their side, place it forward, and attempt to open it into you, cutting at your sides. But with a 1, all they do is seem to open it and cut their own leg a little bit, to which they also do not make a sound while doing so. Ooh, they are not looking great. Uh, that is the mistress of etiquette's turn. Next up in the initiative order is Tracker. Tracker, what are you up to?
So Tracker is so they came in the entry court and there's like one of those little umbrellas like right in front of them. Is there not?
There is.
So he's gonna go straight for the box.
Okay.
Yeah.
You did just pound a beer before going over.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's like, fuck it. So he's gonna go straight to the box. He's gonna see the breathalyzer. He's gonna blow on it, and he's gonna see.
As you blow into the tube, the box opens and Garth Brooks starts playing from speakers hidden all throughout the park as Friends in Low Places echoes out throughout the park and fireworks shoot out and zoom over to where North Shore Beach is, illuminating a hidden prey. You discovering that the boxes will each illuminate the nearest prey to that particular box, even if they're hiding, and a prey is lit up and illuminated by that box. That prey is the Reverend Malcolm Smythe, the charlatan. And as the fireworks illuminate, you see articles of their clothing glow and illuminate in the space as they look down with a worried look, as they look down at you and they're like, blasphemer, and point over in your direction.
Fucking great. Fucking great. So Tracker, so he's at the North Shore Beach. So he's gonna start walking in that direction. But he's gonna have to head towards like the little like gray boardwalk because Tracker doesn't swim.
Okay. All right. As you head over towards the gray little beach, you talk about the one that's next to the Maui Island cabanas, that little gray boardwalk, or the one
The one
up
with
top?
the one towards the Maui Island Commanders that kind of has like it's got the four purple
Great, great, great.
boxy
Perfect.
guys.
Yeah, you start walking over in that direction. As you're doing that, the charlatan is sort of staring down at you and occasionally looking from you to the water. Just eyes darting from you back to the water again, back to you, a smile plastered on their face.
He's gonna get to like the first edge, and he's just gonna be like, "Come at me, bro." Actually, no, he's gonna say, "Come at me, Jesus, bro."
That'll do it. I think it would have turned into, no, you come at me, bro. And then you'd be like, no, I say to you, come at no. But as soon as you're like, come at me, Jesus, bro, uh, the charlatan jumps into the green slide, the little green slide, and goes into the water. But as soon as their feet touch the water, tiny little metallic fish pop out of the water and bite into their feet as they go ow 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 as they go running towards you, and they are going to try to attack you with their walking staff.
Hell yeah.
They hit, they do not crit, but they bring the walking staff forward, and it's just almost like they're playing a game of cricket themselves as they get a running start and smack you in the side of your head, leaving a pretty gnarly bruise there for 1 point of damage.
We love a concussion. Hell yeah. All right. Do I do I still have an action, or have I
I will.
moved enough?
I'll say you have time for one quick attack here. Can't get fancy with it.
Yeah, so he's not gonna even go for his knife because why
Okay,
not? He's just been hit. So he's just gonna like turn around and try to clock him, just like absolutely punch him in the face.
you can certainly try.
I can certainly try. And he's not gonna make it. I got a 4, a 2, and a 1, so that was bad.
Okay. So is this gonna for a two and a one? I mean that four
Does a 4 hit?
four hits.
Oh, well
So
shit.
you could hit, and this could just be like, oh,
Well,
shameful and painful.
I mean it's gonna be shameful,
Yeah.
but he'll hit. We'll
Okay.
connect. It'll be wonderful. It'll be a bonding moment.
You both connect, and you're like, oh, should we kiss right now? Like, is this a
Yeah.
weird? Like, are
Are we
we?
having
But it's you misread the moment as they shift and turn you into the water, and you feel the tiny piranhas, metallic piranhas, bite at your ankles as well.
God
Uh,
damn it.
as you're now both in the water, being bitten by tiny metal piranhas because Mallory said I could do what I want.
I love that. Do the metal piranhas not care that one of my legs isn't a fleshy leg? Are
No,
they upset?
they're confused, but one, the other one is fine, so they're kind of into it. Like they're just biting. One of them stuck on your big toe, like it's a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Love it.
Cool. That's going to end our turn with Tracker and the Charlatan. Next up is Hysteria.
Hiss is going to blow a kiss at Shiner just because, and then try to grab a shot at tequila. I'm assuming there's one nearby.
Yeah.
Doing a quick shot.
What am I fucking new? Yeah, that's tequila.
I would be disappointed if there was not. Anyway, so she will head down to towards the Maui Island Cabanas, also heading towards the blue and white umbrella that's near where Hazard is, riding a person down a slide.
Okay. Yeah. You head over towards you would see Hazard riding a dude down this way. You would see as you're running down that way, you'd see an individual drinking at the bar, looking quite smarmy about themselves, but just sort of like, go get them, you've got this, and just sort of yelling at the other prey, sort of adding encouragement as they flirt shamelessly with a has to be a mannequin at this point. But as you run down, you don't see anybody else near the splash pool. But
I also am stealth, by the way.
oh, you're being stealthy about it. Okay.
I just have stealth, even though I suppose our outfits are slightly different.
Okay.
But yes, I'm stealthily running to that umbrella, and then I'll blow in the breathalyzer since I just took a shot and hope it's enough.
Okay. As you take the shot of tequila and you blow into that, a firework does shoot out, and hidden on top of the number one cabana that you just ran past, illuminated is Dame Honey, the honey badger. Bits of their fur light up in sparkles, and you see them crouch on all fours and just start going like a less cool Perry the Platypus growl, like like
Hysteria is going to she's wearing a coverall, by the way, like because she decided to dress up her theme for the water park, and so she's going to take off her like teal coverall, and underneath is just a gold bikini, almost not really on, and then she's just gonna walk towards Dame Honey and be like, shall we?
as soon as you say "shall we," Dame Honey Leroy Jenkins off of the cabana and just and makes a run at you. Okay. Dame Honey. Okay, Dame Honey hits on this. And Sarah, do you have anything that helps with like poison or anything along those lines, like to deal with
Only,
that?
only if it's gas, so no.
No.
But I do
Okay.
soak the damage.
Okay. You soak up one of those damages. Uh, but you do feel a bit of poison coursing into your body where the teeth hit, and I don't think you can soak poison. So I think you're gonna soak up the original hit, but the poison damage that you take as this next one as it starts coursing through your body, and now you've got a feral honey badger just going to town.
I will twist my staff so I can stun and then just stab it.
Off.
I got 2 6s and a 1.
Okay. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. So is this gonna be shameful or painful?
I will take pain.
Okay. All right.
For poison, will that apply then for the next
The
round?
next
Yes.
round,
Cool.
you'll take that, and then so the next start of the next round, you'll have two damage. But Dame Honey is not feeling great as they take 2 points of damage, and you see them do um, especially this close to the water, and they are stunned for the next round.
Okay.
Shiner goes, "Get him, baby!" and just screams,
Nonchalant.
super nonchalant, playing it cool. Uh, that's Hysteria. Bride, you're up next.
So yeah, Bride was already planning on going to the bar because where else would he be?
Okay. Oh, hello.
Uh,
No, that's not good. We gotta do. Oh, maybe we should do a Sean Connery. Oh, hello. How are you? It's me, Sean Connery. Welcome to the bar. Can I get you something to
For a
drink?
second. No, thank you. I'm fine. Unless you have tea.
I'm sure I might have something here. And they go digging around in the bar and they go, how do you feel about tea and vodka?
You can have the vodka. I'll have the tea.
Uh, he looks at you and very smoothly tries to like take the tea and puts it in a shaker and shakes it up. They make all of their drinks the same way. The water's very hot though. Some of it spills on them and just pours the
You
tea
turned it into lukewarm tea.
and he turns it into lukewarm tea. I prefer my tea shaken, not stirred.
Wow, you watched way too many movies as a child.
I did. So are we going to dance or are we just going to verbal tango?
Well, you could just give me your tags.
I suppose I could. What do I get in return?
I'll hit you with my hatchet.
Uh,
Feels like a fair trade.
so I give you my tags and you hit me with your hatchet.
I still kill you, but that I don't have to pull the tags off your bloodied corpse.
Hmm. How about a counter proposal? And he reaches for his tags, puts them on the counter, takes his flask, puts that next to the tags, and goes, you reach for the tags, and I'll stab you with the flask. It's a back and forth.
Fair enough. She's gonna swing her hatchet at him.
Okay, as you
She's
go to swing.
like reaching for the tags, but instead she's gonna reach for the tags with her hatchet, which her
Oh,
bouquet is red, white, and blue
oh,
flowers because those are the
perfect.
colors of the British Union Jack.
Mhm. I'm so sorry, you were muted there. Do you want to try that again, or do you want to?
Oh, I think you heard me, Shiner.
I don't. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and cut audio feed on Bride just for the next 5 or 10 minutes,
I
please. Thank you
wasn't
so.
Bride. She had that accent.
That's fair. That's
That
fair.
was her personal narrator, Veronica.
That's you know what? That's on me. As you go to reach for the tags, what you don't see is the axe. It's the axe you didn't even see. Clever girl, as you come swinging it down and try to attack him. Give me an attack roll against him.
Ooh, two fives and a four, and I do crit on five.
All right, man, y'all are gonna kill all my bad guys.
So
That's
yeah,
not
I
great.
I would like to just bring down the axe on the hand that I'm assuming is reaching for the flask as he sees me reaching for the tags.
Okay. Uh, I'll say this: you can do you can do 1 point of damage and chop off the hand, or 2 points of damage and just get a little meaty whack in there.
You know what? I have bleed. I'll take the 1 point of damage and chop off the hand.
Okay.
Because he'll
As you
take a second point on his next turn anyway.
There you go. Uh, you reach forward, and as you go, you chop off the hand, and that is the hand that he Meaty Whack, new band name, call it. As they reach their hand forward to grab their own weapon, they realize it's the hand that has been cut off. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make this attack at disadvantage. Nope, they don't hit you. Their hand is still on the table. But they're so drunk that it kind of mitigates the pain isn't really connecting very well with them.
They're
So
gonna continue to bleed.
yeah, it's like, oh, looks like my heart bleeds for you, and so does my hand.
Usually your heart is in your hand, but now it looks like your hand is in your heart.
They're still thinking that there's a vibe here, and they're just going to continue to pursue that as they bleed out in front of you. Great. Uh, that was everything I hoped that encounter would be. Uh, we now go to Sunshine.
That was also everything that I felt like I kind of be, not gonna lie. That was very good. Sunshine um is gonna kind of take his time while he's walking down because he saw what happened with like the two
Hmm.
like guys as he's walking, and he is just gonna take a peek at each of the cabanas as he's going along the way towards the bottom, and just kind of like each of them, and just to see if there's anyone in the cabanas on the sides.
What numbers do you start at? 12, 13, 14? Like you're heading that way, or are you
Um,
going one, two,
I was
three?
I was starting on the bottom, so one, two, three, down
Okay.
towards the splash pool on the bottom.
You would see Hysteria fighting a giant honey badger,
Yeah,
as a man flirts with Bride with his hand chopped off,
yeah,
as Hazard rides a dude down into the splash pool.
fantastic. He's just gonna keep like if there's no one in the cabanas while this is happening, he's just like kind of watching everything going on. He's gonna keep looping his way around to the
Yeah.
back and
Okay.
just walking around like back behind everything.
Okay. You're walking back behind everything as you get to about like the 10 or 11 cabanas, like you're looking in that
Mhm.
11 cabana, like right there on the edge. Um,
Yeah,
there is the sound of running footsteps up behind you. Um, as you just you hear this bloody good show. As this individual tries to bring this bat at the base of your spine, hoping to catch you unaware as you're lean forward looking at this other spot. As Fox Hunt
I'm ready.
tries to hunt their first prey and they crit. They connect hard.
Fantastic.
That cricket bat comes down hard on you, and there is this
Surely.
loud audible crack in your lower back as that you got to get that lumbar support. Like uh,
No kidding.
as sunshine, you are taken a little bit off guard here from them. And as that happens, that you kind of turn back and look, they take the cricket bat and they lick a little bit of the blood off of it, and you see their pupils dilate a little bit as they just stare at you, almost giving you one of those like "bring it" motions.
All right. Well, I kind of catch myself. How much harm do I take?
You take 2 points of harm on that crit,
Delightful. Um,
so it's not great. It doesn't
Sunshine.
feel good.
No, no, it's not fun. I'm not having a great time.
No.
Sunshine like kind of stumbles around and like turns around. Not was clearly wasn't expecting someone the other direction. Because there was so much going on back there. Um, just wasn't paying attention to it, and just kind of whips back around and just like makes eye contact and just like, "Oh, what the fuck, dude?" And then like just whips out the tape
Tape
measure
measure.
and just like tries to like kind of get it around the bat, almost try to like get the bat out of his hand and like
Okay.
bring it back towards me, almost like a whip type
Absolutely.
situation.
Give me some rolls here, Sunshine.
You got it. That is a three, a one, and a five. So I have a one crit, and then I probably throw out my back a bit more. My lumbar, my lower back out.
Okay.
So that's I'm gonna lean into the old man of it. That definitely hurt 100%. I'm already kind of an old like I'm not old, but I'm like
Yeah.
I'm not a
That
spring chicken no more, and a low back pain isn't gonna help me anything. So I kind of throw out my back a little bit more in the process of like whipping around. I think
okay, I'm gonna say this. You got a crit here. Are you doing
yes,
2 points of damage? Are you doing 1 point of damage and you grab a hold of their weapon?
I want to do 1 point of damage to grab a hold of their weapon.
All right.
That was the hope.
All right. You do 1 point of damage, but the ruler snags around it. It's still in their hand, but you've got a
Yeah,
steady grip on it, and they're not going to be going
yeah,
anywhere with it. Well, you've got it in place, okay?
fantastic.
Sunshine, this is important to me. Is your back
Yeah.
facing Bonsai Racers, or is it facing Cabanas 10 and 11?
Well, so I was looking in the 10 and 11. So if he was coming behind me, then
You're still facing that way.
my back would be facing into the like 11-1 because
Great.
if he came up behind me, then I would have been essentially in the cabana.
Rad. We go back to the top of the order as Hazard is riding a dude down
Heck yeah.
into the splash pool. The minute you all hit the splash pool, unfortunately, you get some nom noms from the little metal critters which are in the splash pool right now.
Yeah,
The little
bring it
like,
on.
so you got some nom noms, some automatic nom noms.
Okay.
And you
Is
hear
that
a
just
loud.
one damage?
It's just one damage. So you're
But to
each
him
gonna
and me?
to him and you. If you are in the
Okay.
water, you're getting nom nom.
Okay. Um,
Okay.
I mean, well, technically he gets to go first. I did give him the first hit last time.
You did. He's looking a little woozy, but still gonna hit. So they they kind of get out of the water a little bit, and they're looking a little like beat up. But you see him do the thing where they slap their face a couple of times and just and instead they try to tackle you and push your head underneath the water,
Bring it.
um, in the pool. So that it's not a crit, but it's still a hit.
All right.
Do you have any armor or anything like
No,
that?
I don't have armor.
All right,
Are you kidding me?
your head is being held underneath the water as they're on top of you at this point, just sort of like trying to press their weight up against you.
All right. So underneath the water, Hazard. I mean, I assume that these piranhas are everywhere because they really want to eat you, right?
Oh yeah. They're going nuts right now.
Okay, great. Then that gives me the option to I'm just gonna I'll let go of my shield and axe.
Okay.
I'm fine with that at this moment. And reach out to grab two piranhas and just shove them on the sides of his head.
Luke, it looks like you turned off your targeting computer. I just want to check.
Yep. Yep. I
uh,
did. That is a 3, a 4, and a 5. So it is successful, and it's probably painful.
okay. All right. Uh,
Tom's
has
gonna be mad at me. It's fine.
yeah, has you're taking some hits here,
That's
huh?
fine.
But you do take your piranhas, and do you see anything cool as you like take them and you're like shove them in this dude's ears?
Yeah, I think that I will say I feel like you haven't been listening to me.
As you take the two piranhas and it's if you could imagine the worst ASMR on the planet, it has to be two metal piranhas shoved into your ear canal trying to bite their way to the center. Uh, as as Cricket just starts screaming in pain at this point.
And is that enough for me to get breathable out of the water?
I would say if there's anything that's gonna get someone to let you go, it's two piranhas in the ear, and you know take a deep breath upward as you come up.
Yeah. All right.
Perfect.
Hazard will maybe try to get out of the way of the piranhas, but also if I can't this round, that's fine.
You can. You're gonna
Okay.
just push back and just leave. Are you gonna take him with you? You're gonna leave him in the water?
Uh, I leave him for now. Just hit him with the piranhas, and then I'm guessing we were just at the bottom of the slide, and there were no piranhas on the slide, so maybe I'll just jump up onto the slide, stand at the
Yeah.
bottom of the slide.
Perfect. You jump up to the top of the slide. Great. Uh, all right, Hazard, that was your turn. We're going back to DT and Mistress over by the cabanas. DT, what are you doing here?
I'm throwing a pencil at her.
I love this. Are you going to use your boon when you throw this pencil?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Uh, you pick up your pencil and you
I
get
pick up a
ready.
pencil and I
Yeah.
say, seems like you can't speak. Maybe you want to write things down.
Uh, I will say this. Do you want
That hits,
that hits?
but
Okay.
it's a 2 and a 1. So it's shameful and painful.
Ooh, it's not great, what? It's not great,
Not
what?
great!
Uh, yeah. I'll say this: if you want to use your boon, I would let you do an extra point of damage on this hit.
Sure.
To use your good.
Yes.
As the cast of Force Blade Punks the musical sees Death Rose in a precarious situation, and from the stage that Shiner has constructed at all of these water parks, starts playing one of the songs from their jukebox musical as Death Throes steps forward and the quiet shy kid starts playing "Shot to the Heart" and "You're to blame, darling. You give love a bad name." Oh, and does this rock yell, and as that does, your mistress turns and looks as the pencil just lodges right at the trachea.
Amazing.
Hey, DT, how's your health?
I'm doing absolutely fine.
Great.
Yep, they're not too bad. As the mistress falls to the ground, dead, dead.
I grab the tags and the parasol.
Yep, you grab the parasol. It's super cool and fashionable. Cool. You start looking out around you as DT. That is your turn as you've taken out the mistress here. First prey down. It's no big deal. I didn't put in a ton of work on her. It's fine. As we go back into the order. Tracker, you're fighting the charlatan in a pool of little tiny baby piranhas that are biting at you.
Love it. I'm having such a wonderful time.
Mhm.
So yeah, so Tracker's going to he punched him. That didn't work, so he's gonna reach behind. He's gonna undo the little clasp at his back that has his big knife. He's just gonna pull it out, and he's just gonna like he's standing like knee deep in water right now. And
Mhm.
so he's gonna like kind of like brace, and then he's just gonna like go to like bring it down like knife like into his shoulder.
Ooh, okay.
So we shall roll. God, Tracker can't win. So a 5, a 3, and a 2.
Okay. So I have to assume that this is gonna hit, but it's gonna be shameful and painful.
It's gonna be shameful and painful.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, bud. Uh, you bring that knife up, and I'll say that as you bring that knife up, it does like kind of slam into the shoulder, and you're like, ah, and as you like take a step back and in like triumphant, like sort of like you kind of trip over your own feet for a second and fall into the water, and you come back up and you do that thing of like, it's on my back, isn't it? And you got like five or
Yeah,
six of those bad boys, and you kind of shuffle them off.
wonderful.
Okay,
Love that.
I love that for you.
Love that for me. Can he take an extra step back, like closer to the little like lounge chairs?
I think you can. I think you can fully get out of the water. Uh,
Would love that. Would love that.
Charlatan is going to chase you
Great.
again and try to get out of the water as well.
Love that.
And they're going to take a swipe at you with their cane, and they crit again.
It's fine. Tracker loves getting his teeth kicked in.
It's well, do I have news for you? But Charlatan once again starts spouting off some sort of nonsense, about like, make sure that you follow me on all social media. That's the most important. As they're bringing the cane down and trying to slam into you. So Tracker, you take another 2 points, and Charlatan is just sort of chasing you on the beach, looking a little worse for wear. But the good news is because you're out of the water, you do not take any pointy, bitey metal damage from
Love
this.
that. I love that so
Yep.
much. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Oh my gosh, no, thank you. Uh, that's the end of Tracker's turn. Hysteria. You're fighting a honey badger, and they don't give a care. They don't give a shit.
They don't give a shit. I'll take my poison so I remember to mark this down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reach down to the neck of the honey badger and just lift the tags off of it since it's stunned right now.
Ooh, okay.
And then I'm going to punt it into the water.
Okay. Um,
Kick.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. I don't want to dispout my epic girlfriend. She's the best. She's super strong. This isn't like a regular honey badger. It's not like a football.
How big
Uh,
is it though?
it's like a punkable, so it's like person sized.
Okay.
And so like I love you, and ba
I
my
know.
baby can do whatever she wants to do when she grows up, and I believe in her. But I want you to roll for this, and I'm gonna say on a 4, 5, and 6, you punt that
4,
honey
5,
badger
and
so
6.
hard. But on a 1, 2, 3, this is Charlie Brown. Like you
Okay.
just you miss that football.
I'm rolling all three.
You're gonna roll 1, 1, 2,
One.
and 3.
Okay.
You whip it. 4, 5, and 6. You punt that honey
All
badger.
right. Blow it for luck for me. Thank you. That's a 5. It's my amethyst dice.
There are moments in Force Blade Punk's history that are talked about and played on clip shows for a very long time, and all of you will remember that you were here the day Hysteria yeeted a honey badger into a pool full of piranha. Um, as you just do get a winding kick and yeet that honey badger, and I'll say they land right over where the beach entry is
Yes.
area. And you just you kick them over there, and from off in the stands, Shiner yells "Goal!" like as they land in the water.
Marvelous. Just gonna let the piranhas do their work probably.
Mhm.
And then Tracker, how are you doing?
I was muted. Great. Like, I think he's got 6, if I'm doing the math right.
Okay.
6 health
Because
remaining, right?
6 health remaining, because I
Yeah,
Okay.
think I've taken 4.
they've taken
Okay.
4. They've got 6 health remaining.
I wanted
So.
to check because I also care about Smog and his threads, and so I would also Charlatan's the type of person I want to kill. So
Does everybody know?
yes, Tracker. Yes, Tracker. Everyone knows.
Smog is
God damn
not
it.
exactly the silent type, more
God
of the
damn
shout it
it.
from the rooftops when he's in love type.
Shiner from the stands. Are we talking about Tracker and Smog?
Yes.
Okay. I love you, Tracker.
Even I knew about that one.
Even Sunshine knew about that. That's what
And
they said.
Sunshine's never here.
I'm
God.
putting on with Tracker and Smog.
I did
Yes.
not, but I hide between episodes.
It's okay. It's okay. First mate, we're cool.
Veronica from the stands goes, "Stop talking. This is inappropriate. Go back to the fight."
Thanks, Cap.
Always first mate. Who was that child? Anyone? Anyway, I will continue. Well, I have some poison that I would like to no longer have causing me issues. So I will look into a camera and kind of like bow my head slightly and say, Alex, would you be able to assist me with the poison?
Uh, I will. I'll say, yeah. The kids go ahead and they uh take the stand again. And Alex walks to the center of the stage. And there is this soft sort of like music that's kind of playing behind them, and all of a sudden there's a dramatic lighting change, and you rah rah ooh, la la rah rah like, and then like the like fireworks kind of like, and it's a once you're a bad romance, and a set of medicated lipstick falls down from a drone, landing in front of you, with a small mirror so that you can reapply
Hold
and give it
on.
this poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
And I'll send a kiss to Alex and everyone else, of course, but
Yeah.
mostly to Alex.
Yeah. Alex just kills this song and keeps going with it. It's great. That is Hysteria and Dame Honey being yeeted. Bride and Martini.
Oh, it's not his turn yet.
No, it's not.
So wait, so
He,
did he take the bleed on his last turn?
I gave him the bleed on his last turn because you chopped
Okay.
off his fucking hand.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
so, like,
Uh, right. She's just gonna swing at him again because I think it's a little impolite to currently pick up his hand and say you dropped this.
hmm.
That's that's more of because he still has 4 points of health left. Or no, he still has at least three. So
Hmm. Yeah, he's still got three
so
left.
she's gonna swing. You know what? I'm gonna pick up the flask
Okay,
because it's next to the hand and
it
say,
is.
"Oh, were you reaching for this? Let me help you." But then, but then I'm gonna hit him with the axe again.
Okay,
I'll hold it out like I'm holding it to his other hand, and then I'm gonna swing the axe again.
give
The
me a
other
roll
hand.
here.
Ooh, that was not a good. That was a one, a two, and a three, but I do hit on a three, so
Are
he
you gonna
still
hit?
takes a hit. It'll be painful and shameful because the only person who hurts me is me, apparently. But I do hit on a three, and he'll still take a bleed on his next turn.
Okay. Uh, I think he looks over at you and he goes, uh, "Do you want to know a spy's greatest weapon, bride?"
I was assuming his right hand, but clearly not.
No,
Oh no,
it's
wait,
his,
that's his best friend.
it's actually his ass sets. Uh, and he goes, "Oh, my hand!" And you hear, "What have you done to the love of my life?" As tearing down from the side of the water park is steam. You have hurt the love of their life, and Steam Train comes barreling towards you. Little puffs of steam coming out of them as Martini does nothing but take a drink as Steam attempts to tackle you to the ground, while Martini watches on, smirking and bleeding out profusely. Uh, okay. Okay. So Steam hits, uh, and they do not crit, so they do not get an automatic second attack as that hydraulic piston arm goes and it catches just a little bit. But they
Me
are,
soak.
yeah. So you soak that first one.
I have five soak.
Okay. Well, all right. Well, calm down. All
I'm
right.
so
I get
sorry.
it. It's really cool.
I'm
I
giving you the information that
I
Mallory
know,
would
but
normally have.
I just want you to know that like the fist is really cool and it does a cool like there's
So cool.
steam coming out of it. God. Okay.
You could have made me tea.
Yeah. Could have made you tea. Whatever. That is your turn, Bride, as you are now you have Martini on one side of you and Steam who has tackled you to the ground.
Awesome.
Uh Sunshine.
Okay. So Sunshine's kind of got. He's gonna he he's gonna use the leverage that he has with um the tape measure around
Okay.
the bat to kind of pull himself towards him faster than he would normally be able to go, and just
Okay.
kind of like reel it back in a little bit and kind of lead him into his fist on the other hand
Okay.
to like kind of pull them towards each other, like pull him back and also like pulling the bat back at him
Okay.
and
Here's
then pulling himself kind of up at the same time.
here's how we're going to justify this, okay? Because
Yeah,
dynamic wise, I don't know how to do this. So what we're going to do is you're going to roll 4d6, and I'm going to let you choose any three of the four, okay? And that
cool.
symbolizes you like pulling them forward and just kind of like using that muscle, like showing them
Cool.
gains, okay? And that's how we're going to justify this.
All right, 3, 6, 5. So it's gonna be 6, 6, and 5.
Are you sure? You can use that three. Like I didn't say
Eh,
which ones you had to.
you didn't say which ones I had to, but I've chosen. Those are the ones I've chosen. So
Cool.
you know.
No, that's I mean that's cool. cool. You can do whatever you want. That's fine. Uh, yeah.
So
What's it
that's
look
gonna
like?
be three. That is three crits for me because I grew crit on a 5 with this weapon.
Nice. Okay. So it's
So
not shameful or painful to you.
Yeah.
no,
But only triple sixes are
Only
special.
triple sixes erase like
fantastic.
that's the Hadouken. Like, yeah. So,
No, yeah, no worries. It's just a regular crit instead of a specialty crit.
what's it look like?
Um, so I essentially like I'm like I don't like people who go after weakness. Not really my jam. So I will like kind of yank him towards me and just right into my other fist is just waiting for him and I just
Okay.
fucking clock him across the head.
Okay.
Just like in the directly in the face. Just nah.
I think we're gonna have that Rocky moment, okay? If you'll permit me, as you pull it
Yeah.
forward and you're like this. I think that's enough momentum here where it's the two fists coming up at the same time, and it's just gonna be like, and we're gonna see if that hits. It does
Yeah.
hit. It's not a crit, but you both do that like at the
Yeah.
same time,
Exactly.
and it looks badass. Um,
Fantastic.
you do take a point of damage though, and it kind of
Fair
hurts,
enough.
but now you're all up close and personal. So your weapons are kind of at the side, and you're gonna have to
Yep.
figure out a way to like disentangle.
No, yeah, they're all up in there together, but we're nose and nose now.
Okay, maybe they
That's
kiss.
they might kiss.
Enemies to
You never know.
lovers.
And who
Um,
just waiting in the wings anyway.
it would be great if Sunshine was
Sorry,
like,
that got me.
Are you feeling
Are
this?
we?
Are we?
Are
Okay,
you?
great. Uh, uh, we go back to the top of the order. Uh,
All right.
so a couple of things happen here, has,
All
and
right.
it uh Cricket dies
Gets killed by
screaming.
piranhas. Yeah. Okay.
So you don't get the kill here.
That's fine.
But there is this image of you staring down at them and watching as they're nom nom to death.
I'll grab the tags.
Yeah, you just kind of you just like
Oh
lift.
no, just
No.
yeah,
Okay.
reach in and grab them. It's okay.
Oh, you're just reaching. Okay, yeah, you take another hit.
Yeah,
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
And she's gonna look to Death Throes, who already got a kill, and say,
It's on the other side of the park. But
"Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna scream. You think Hazard won't scream at you on the other side of the water park? You're so wrong about that." But I think it is, or I could use my boon to send a message, but it is more kills or the cranes.
Cranes!
Fuck yeah. So then she takes off immediately for the cranes, the T,
Okay.
in the center.
Okay, there are three of them. I'm gonna let you hit this first one.
Yeah, that's fine.
And there's a post-it note on that crane that says piranhas hate tea. And as you hit that red button, because everyone knows this is a scientific fact, piranhas hate tea. And as you hit that red button, one of the releases on the crane, the giant container of tea up at the very top, releases by at least one rope.
What I would like to know is there any way for me on my way by to smack the guy bothering Tracker, even just like knock him into the water? You can say no, but I'm just asking if that can be my action. I'll roll for it.
Okay, how about this? I'll let you roll for this. Okay.
I'm not trying to hit him. I'm just trying to get him off. But if I could get him into the water, that'd be lovely. Okay, well, I'm not trying to get him off.
This is a family show, and like I'm not here to yuck anyone's yum.
Okay.
And like, okay, I'm gonna say this: high risk, high reward.
Okay.
You can run by, and it's since you're not trying to hurt them, you're gonna give me let's do the 1 through 6 again. A 1, 2, and 3, you're like, got you, bitch, and you try to like tackle him, but you miss, and you're gonna fall into the water in front of him.
So just roll
Okay,
one dice.
but on a yeah, roll
Okay.
1 dice. A 4, 5, and 6, I'm gonna give Tracker a boost on their next turn, like almost like you just shove them off a little bit to the side. Okay.
Yeah. That is a 6.
Yep, absolutely. You give a shoulder check to this individual.
Uh,
So
and running by Hazard just says, "Get a fucking kill."
thanks, Mom.
Working on it.
Yeah.
Uh
And then press the button and
yeah,
just yell for DT to come on. That's it. That's my turn.
cool. That's your turn. DT. So what are you doing?
Running to a crane.
Head over to the second crane. As you head over towards the
Yeah.
second crane, you hit the button and the second crane releases. I'm going to put the third crane over by that yellow box that's up at the last crane is up by that yellow box up at the by that red slide where those three little chairs are and the green plant is. So that's where the
Hmm.
third one is. But you hit the second one and you release the second crane.
And as they run towards the third, Jethros is going to look straight at the camera. And I didn't write this down. What was the name of Hazard's kid?
I got this. I think it was
Abigail.
Abigail.
Yeah, Hazard's kid is
Abby.
Abigail.
That's going to look straight at a drone, at a camera, and go, "Hey, Abby, Hazard's a bit of an idiot sometimes. So she really needs a health bag right now, if you can make it happen."
Um. Okay. Uh. Uh. A.
Or
Okay. A a drone comes flying by, okay, towards where Hazard is, and as the drone comes flying by to where Hazard is, um, it it like goes to drop a small package out as uh Abigail walks forward, this tiny little girl, someone runs over and has to lower the microphone down to its lowest setting, and she goes, pain is just weakness leaving the body. Um,
Go off, Abigail. I love you.
as an axe falls down from the throne and not a med kit.
Yes.
Like,
Hazard picks it up and just yells. Uh, that's incredible. It's all I actually ever wanted.
as this small child sings a death metal song, full throat into the microphone from Force Blade Punks, the musical.
Yeah, Hazard just goes, "I owe you one, Abigail."
Death throes, I think if it had been your boon, this would have been a different story, but
But
Abigail
my
knows
boon was
her.
gone.
Abigail knows her audience, and so your axe is now replaced. Your foam axe has been replaced, Hazard.
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
With a
I
real
love you.
axe? This is a real axe?
This is a real axe. This is a
Okay,
real
yeah.
axe. But
Amazing.
I'll say this: as you look at the axe, there is an exploded glow stick that has been exploded on the front of that axe.
Absolutely. All right. I love
Hey,
Abigail.
Tracker. Hey, Tracker. It's time to kick ass and chew
It's
bubble gum,
me.
and you all out of gum.
All out of gum. So yeah, so Hazard is like shoulder checked him. So
Hazard shoulder checked, so I'm going to give you 4 dice. I'm going to give you the same deal I gave Sunshine. So 4 dice, you can pick 3 of those 4.
cool. So he's gonna try to like he had hit him with the shoulder. So he's gonna pull the knife out. He's been shoulder checked. And yeah, I think he's just gonna like try to shove him down into the water and then like stab again.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So
Yeah, no. Give me a roll.
Tracker's vicious.
Yeah, I haven't seen this out of track. I'm into this.
Yeah, so 4, 4, and a 3.
Okay.
Um, are my those are the highest die that I have. So
Okay. So I'm gonna say, so is it gonna be shameful or painful?
let's say shameful. It's always shameful with Tracker.
Shameful. Okay, that's probably smart because as you try to push them into the water and stab them, you are gonna get bit. Because you're using that water, and
Yep.
piranhas hate tea, but there's no tea yet.
Yep.
So
Hmm.
like uh you dip that hand in, so you're gonna take that 1 point of damage, but you are able to do one to Charlatan as well. Charlatan is going to get a sort of a death rattle here. You don't quite kill them yet as you do a point of damage against them. And they're going to try to uh, use your body as a jumping off point to stand on top. Like they're going to try to tackle you and just sort of body check you into the water here to
Love it.
see if they're able to do that. Um, and they fail miserably. It's real bad. It's not a nat one. But I'll say this: they go out of the water, and they try to like tackle you off, and so they push you and them back on the ground, so the two of you are just backed in this kind of like weird stalemate. I'll say both of your feet are like dangerously close to the water.
Yeah,
Okay. Um, but that is your turn, bud.
it's beautiful.
You're getting there. You're so close. I can feel
Look,
it.
we're just chipping away, chipping away.
Uh, we go back to Hysteria. Hysteria, you watch as Dame Honey starts to come out of their stupor as not too far away from you, a manic martini and a steam have started to gang up on Bride a little bit.
Bride, would you like some assistance? I see you're underneath some kind of steam person.
Yes, thank you.
I didn't catch that.
I've got this. Thank you.
Let me know if that changes.
Will do.
I will. Is anyone currently in the water? I know there's some people dangerously close to the water, but is there anyone in the water?
No, no, no one's in the water currently.
Marvelous. So I am going to turn the stun on and just poke the electricity into the water to see if it will start carrying around at all.
Which water are you near?
I am near the river, technically, because I went down to the blue and white umbrella.
Yeah, okay.
I'll walk over and just stab.
Um, uh, oh man, I'm here for your Looney Tunes nonsense right now. I'm so for it. Um, okay. Uh, okay. I'll say this. Um, roll a roll a d6. Okay. No one's technically in the water right now. But I'm gonna say this. Roll a d6 for me, and that is to the extent that you hypercharge this water so that the next individual, prey
Um,
or hunter,
Technically, Dame Badger is still in the water.
you know what? That's true. That's on me. Roll a d6, and we'll see how hypercharged this water becomes.
That's a 5. I'm getting
Oh my gosh.
fives. Tonight's my number is 5.
The suspense. Okay. I'm gonna say they take another point of damage. Math and science, like just from you sticking your stick in the water, they're not paralyzed again after it. But I think it doesn't feel good, and you kill a good chunk of piranha that are in the water, like kind of swimming around. So you kind of clear that area you're in. But Dame Honey takes another point of damage from you just nonchalantly walking forward and being like, yeah.
Siri's just having fun and being around in a bikini at this point, so.
Honestly, that's all Shiner wanted for you. having fun and you lounging around. All of you. He just wanted you to have fun at the water park. So, uh, Dame Honey, and I'll say as an added bonus, Dame Honey's fur goes, uh, they turn into just like a poof ball. Uh,
Aww.
and immediately get out of the water and start running towards you to see if they can tackle you from where they are. Come on, dice. Come on. Okay. They managed to get a hit off. They tackle you again into the water, and as Dame Honey does this, once again you are poisoned.
Okay.
Okay, so that next go around, because you cleared the other poison, but I think that poison again takes hold.
Hmm.
But Dame Honey is not looking great right now.
So the bite or the tackle, I will soak, and then the poison.
You soak the damage. Yeah. Okay, perfect. You're just trading blows back and forth between the two of you. It's very fun. Okay. Perfect. Well, that's the end of that turn. The cameras race back over to where Bride is, with Martini just sort of looking at the ground nonchalantly as Steam continues to try to beat the person that cut off her man's hand.
I'm gonna reach into my belt, grab one of my other two hatchets,
Okay.
and I'm gonna toss that, like hurl that one at Martini as I try to use the one in my other hand to chop at her because I have multiple targets.
Okay. So it's just one attack roll to hit both?
It's one
You're
attack
making
roll to
one
hit
roll.
both.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah, because
absolutely.
I have hit multiple targets, so
Okay. Yeah,
that
absolutely.
is one roll, and we'll see how this works.
Give me a roll.
Ooh, okay. A 1, a 2, and a 4, so I do hit both of them, but
Okay.
it hurts
It hurts.
a little. And it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't look cool. The cameras can't catch it because I'm on the ground.
Uh, you hear a yell from the stands, "Be better!"
Well, all right, you could do something to help.
You watch as security has to stop a child from walking down into the arena. Like,
My boon was that my little girl just joined me in arena.
if you want to use your boon, I think you can summon an ally. I will let her come down for just one round and help you curb stomp these two individuals if you so choose.
If you promise me she won't get hurt, because I can't do
Absolutely. Okay.
that. Okay, yeah.
I think
Let her
she
get past security.
she elbows one of the security guards in the nuts, and as the other one like leans down to say something to her, she nods her head and she just does a quick chop to the throat. So one grabs his throat and the one's there, and you see her like stomp through as the crowd is going like absolutely nuts.
She doesn't swear either.
No, she'll walk forward and she goes, "Which one?"
Well, Martini should be dead, right? That was 5 for him.
Oh, did you crit him?
No, but
I
I hit him twice
Oh, he
and
had the
that's 2
bleed.
bleed.
Yeah. So he's out. Yeah, Martini kind of slumps over and she's like, "All right, so not this one. So you want the other one?"
Oh God, what are you doing here?
She was like, "Behind every competent woman is an even smaller, more competent woman." And she
That's me.
steps,
I'm the smaller, more competent one.
"No, I'm the smaller, more competent one. You're an adult. You should know better." And she, she just she goes, she lifts the axe and she goes, "With the legs, bride, with the legs, bride, not with this. This is not in the green zone. This is in the red zone with the legs." And she picks up the axe and brings it down, doing a point of damage to Steam. Oh, bride, your audio. Check your audio. Check your audio. Oh, we might have lost you. It's
Not
okay.
muted.
Oh, now you're right.
Okay, there
you
we
go.
go.
We got you. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question. So she's been hit twice with an axe that has bleed. Will she take 2 bleed on her next turn?
I'm gonna say that
No, Mallory says no. Okay.
No, I'm going to say the child's axe does not have bleed, which is one of the
Oh,
wildest
she has her
fucking
own
sentences
axe.
I've ever said in my life. No, the child's axe, like, no. So, but as they do that, a drone just comes by. A bunch of security come out, like not knowing what to do, and she's
Uh,
like, "Stop! I'll escort myself off.
I
You've
was
got
gonna lock
this."
her in the liquor cabinet. So stop. I'm feeling I'll come back for you later.
Yeah, she just walks away, like wiping some of the blood off on of her dress.
Me and Steve watching her go. Like, we're not even fighting. Like, what just happened?
Is it me? Am I the problem? Uh, Perfect. Yes, Steam falls to the ground. Or Steam is still on the ground, but they're gonna take some more damage next go round. Sunshine, we go back to you and your epic battle with Fox Hunt. There's the
Sorry,
Rocky.
does Steam get to attack me? Because she didn't have a turn.
Steam did not. Thank you so
Mm,
much. Oh my
You're
gosh,
welcome.
I gotta use the pistons. Hang on,
Yeah,
hang
you
on.
were
We'll
so
be right
excited
there,
about those
please.
arms. I want to give it to you. Describe those arms.
Okay, okay, so Steam has an interesting ability where if the first attack hits, it picks up enough steam and it comes back around. Like if I'm able to
Nice.
crit. So this is what they are able to do, and both attacks land.
Awesome.
So Bride, you soak another 2 points of damage, which brings your soak down to two as you feel whatever sort of inlaid armor that you have upon you start to like crack under the steam punches with a uh, as empowered by the loss of her beloved Martini, who's laying on the ground and enraged by this. You know,
I'm gonna say cool arms.
thank you so much.
I'm assuming British designed.
Yes, I designed them. I'm quite
Yep.
proud of them. At least I'm not
Made in
employing.
England, the best.
At least I'm not employing children to do my dirty work for me.
Right, she did that all by herself.
And she starts trying to climb down the stands again. Okay. Now we go to you, Sunshine. Sunshine, Fox Hunt. Let's go.
We're going. I'm hitting him as much as I possibly can.
Okay.
I'm
Uh,
I'm I'm
you're
just
in close quarters, so
yeah.
you're kind of in this like rough and tumble right now. You can try to
Yep.
use your weapon, but I think that's going to require you to kind of push back a little bit.
Yeah, no, I've pulled him forward enough that I just want to try to keep going at his face essentially and just kind of hold him there. Now that
Okay.
I have like I've got the weapon kind of here,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
like grab it and grip it so that he would have to like make an action to kind of disentangle with me.
Okay.
And I'm just like slamming into his face as much as possible.
It's that scene from Avengers with the Hulkbuster armor with the okay,
Yeah,
great.
I
Give me
got
the
3 4s. 4 4 4.
okay, so you'll hit,
Yeah,
and it's not painful or shameful as you are. You're in close quarters, and I think if you'll permit
yeah,
me, I think it's uppercut,
yeah,
Zan. I think it's
yep,
like
yep.
and
I'm just trying to like pummel his face, get him as messed up as possible.
uh ooh okay. They are in close quarters too. They're gonna
Yep,
ooh uh Sunshine, it hurts. While you go like the uppercuts under the chin,
yep.
they go full Mike Tyson. Uh, bend the head to the side, left ear,
A
and they grab a hold of the ear and they yank it back. There's that
lot of ears
spray,
this episode.
a lot of ears. They
Yeah,
pull back and it's not the whole ear, but like it's definitely like
definitely a chunk
yeah, he went to
for
Claire's.
sure.
Like yeah,
Yeah,
your ear that
yeah,
is just bleeding profusely. Okay,
yep.
as he takes that chunk and just spits it off to the side. And I want to confirm that's that's 5 points of damage to you, right?
You got it.
I'm doing this
I
math correct.
so that's one harm. So I've got yeah. I'm down to 5 total. If that's one harm.
Okay. Just
So I am half health if that is one harm. Yes.
yeah. Okay. Uh, that is the end of that turn. We're going back to the top of the order. with seven.
So I assume that the three cranes were like essentially equidistance around the pool.
Yeah.
Great. So Hazard is gonna look to Death Throes and say, "Race you."
Raise
And
you.
yeah, hell yeah. Roll off.
Are we rolling a
Yeah.
single die or three die for this?
I think just one to race, right?
Okay.
William?
I'm
That's
down
the
with
one.
this.
Okay.
That's the one.
I got a 4. Hell yeah. For
In
the
true
first
Harry
time,
Dresden
Hazard
fashion.
wins. Yeah, so I guess Hazard and DT both take off racing, but Hazard will win that race and get to press this last red button.
Yeah. Hazard, you race over towards the crane, and I'm going to count this as your turn to DT as you're both sort of racing towards the crane. I think right as you get there, it's like, oh, my legs, and you trip over your own feet, letting Hazard get the win. Hazard, as you come over towards where the red button is, you hit it, you hear, America, America, Team America, fuck yeah coming around to save the motherfucking day, yeah. As the crate opens, and sure enough, uh 30 I think 360 cans of Arizona iced tea fall from the crate into the water. Um, None of them open, but just like fall to the ground and hit the water. But as they hit the water, for some explicable reason, all of the piranha around the map, since all the water is connected, start raising up. As you hear over the speaker, this match sponsored by Arizona iced tea, that clean, refreshing lemon taste. Uh, as the piranha start rising to the surface, and two tags pop out of the crate.
Oh, cool. So, I mean, Hazard can grab the tags. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, you run over, grab two tags.
Yeah, Hazard's gonna grab 2 tags, and we're gonna hang on to one in case Tracker needs one.
That's smart. Smart. That's just good sportsmanship.
Mm-hmm.
Uh Hazard,
But
that's your
none for you,
turn.
DT. Suck it.
One tier
We'll see.
falls off DT. Uh
We'll see.
Yeah.
we cut back to Tracker and Charlatan, locked in an epic 4th of July battle. Two titans in the arena.
Before that, Death Rose grabs a can from the pool and opens it and takes a drink.
Roll a D6 for me, DT.
That's a 2.
I'm just kidding. You don't need to roll. Arizona iced tea is amazing. All right. It is always a 6, and it's one of our sponsors. So you think I'm going to talk bad about one of our sponsors? You're out of your mind. It's always a 6. It's nice. It's cool. It's refreshing. You heal 1 hit point, DT.
I grab another one
Yeah.
and start walking towards Hazard.
I hate that
Fully
shit.
intending to force feed it to her if needed.
Yeah, we'll get there. All right.
Uh, oh man, I'm so tempted to give you a tag if there is a clip of you force feeding Hazard Arizona iced tea, like
We'll
that
keep
we can
going.
play.
Maybe we'll get around to it.
All right, sorry. Tracker, Charlatan, battle.
Yeah. So Tracker, so they're on the ground in the beach, just two dudes, you know. And
Two dudes.
two dudes. Tracker's just gonna continue to stab because he's mad now.
Yeah.
He's just mad. And Hazard told him to get a kill, and now he's just pissed because he's like, God fucking damn it. Hazard, this is the second time she fucking so God. God. I hate these dice. Nothing happens, except for bad things for Tracker, because it's a 1, a 3, and a 3.
Tracker, have you used your boon yet?
I haven't. So yeah, I guess this is the point where he just like looks up at the like drone that is just like watching him just absolutely like lose his shit, and he's like, Bobby, you got something for me?
Uh, yes. As you go like, Bob, you got anything for me? Um, um, Bobby runs to the front of the stands where everybody's kind of looking over at this, and he goes, "All right, just like we practiced." And everyone's confused because the microphones are brought up and stuff like this. And you see Bobby go, "Go!" And half of the crowd, like Tracker, if you've ever been to a giant football game or like a
Mhm.
giant stadium match, you see the T, okay, form out of like letters that are brought up as this kid shares his fandom with the entire stadium and they spell out your name. T-R-A-C-K-E-R, and they hold the R down, and the last image they all flip the cards over, and it's just that giant knife of yours. And Bobby looks at you and he goes, "Close that shit!" And just screams out like as loud as he possibly can.
I
So
love
go ahead
that.
and roll again for me, bud.
Roll again. All right. A 6, a 5, and a 4.
Um, like any true game of TTRPG, we hope that children will inspire us to murder. And sure enough, um, this is what we've stumbled into right now. How do you want to do this, Track?
So I think he's oh God. He's gonna see that T. Um, and then he's just going to like get up on his knees. He's gonna take that knife and he's just gonna slam it down in his chest. And then
Hmm.
he's gonna look up at the drone. He's gonna be like, "You did it, Bobby. You did it."
Uh, you look up into the stands, and Bobby is on his dad's shoulder. And they're both just kind of like having this like moment of like the kid screaming, and you watch as like the dad's looking at his son, and dad just makes full eye contact, cutting across the water park with you, and just
Hell yeah.
mouths "thank you." And it's the only thing you can see above the crowd is like time slows, the sound's quiet, and you can hear this man like looking up at his son who's looking over at you and like the hero worship in both of you at that moment. And the dad just is like, "Thank you," as that kill finally gets hit.
And then he's gonna rip those tags.
You do. You rip those tags off and you just hold them up, and there's this triumphant moment of like you holding the tags up, and it's on
Yeah.
every screen, circling around. And Shiner accidentally slips and hits one of the finale firework buttons as a like shoots up. It's like, "That's my partner,"
I love
as
it.
it shoots up. All right, great. That was Tracker taking out Charlatan, Hysteria, and Dame Honey.
All right, taking that poison. How much health does she have left?
She's taken 3 hits, so she's got 2 more. So a crit could do her in here.
Well, let's hope for a crit, because I'll reveal my blade and try to end this.
All right.
Come on, dice. I got a 6, a 4, and a 3.
Yeah, Shiner screams out, "Give her the chair!" Like just like screaming out like
My fire, there is no chair, just this
that's
blade, and I
that.
stab it into her neck as hard as I can. Also, spraying the blood on me, because that was one of my goals, was to just get blood on me with my
I,
mouth and eyes closed to avoid.
yeah. Uh, uh, and then you watch as this animation that Shiner has preset into it as a tiny spark hits one of the screens, and then it sends them like kind of circling around the arena. It's just a
Adorable.
as that goes on, as the siren goes off, Dame Honey is destroyed, laying on the ground next to you, giving Honey Badger twitches.
I will just send a kiss, and then I'm gonna go find a drink. I'm good. I'm done. I'm gonna go get some more tequila.
It's everywhere. Honestly, if anyone had
Perfect.
looked, yeah, there's
I'm just gonna
bottles
go to the
everywhere.
nearest chair, sit down, spread out, and be like,
Yep. Here we go. Uh, we cut back to the camera panning forward and down and around back towards Keiko's bar and grill, as Steam is still just sort of like in a rage now, with those hydraulic fists, and as you're feeling the armor around you start to crack and break. Uh,
She looking.
she takes another bleed here, because you hit, and they've got 2 hits, so like a crit from you could end
Okay.
this.
I will try. Shit, I'm still under her, so I'm gonna try to just again bring it down. Like I'm aiming for like her neck somewhere where there's a joint, so that there has to be a space in the armor somewhere.
Okay, I'll let you, if you crit this, I'll let you kind of like fling the axe up and like no scope it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. I'm not trying to throw it, I'm just trying to like
it's
hit.
like, yeah,
Yeah, I'm just
yeah,
trying to chink it into an armor thing.
yeah, you could
All
certainly
right.
try.
We can cry. That's all we can do. Oh no. That was actually two twos and a one. So no, that's terrible.
Okay. So
I yeah.
this gonna hurt too.
Well, it's one for me. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Uh,
can't get out from under her, man. And I
uh,
already I can't reroll. So
I think Steam at this point takes the fist and places it directly into your sternum.
okay,
And instead of like pulling it out so that there's room to breathe, she's trying to like break your ribs, like as they place
fine.
the the fist against you. Let's go ahead and roll. Oh, that's a miss. They needed that little bit of extra space. I think you two are stuck in that weird stalemate here as she's got the fist and she's like she starts like getting like quoting Moby Dick at you. Like she's marked you as a, from hell's heart I stab at thee. For hate's sake I spit my last breath at thee. And she's getting all dramatic with it in front of the cameras, but it just doesn't land.
Okay. Well, that's all right. I already took off the arm of the person who mattered.
Uh you see a blood vessel break in her eye. Like that's Uh, we cut back with 5 minutes left to Sunshine and Fox Hunt. Um, they're looking rough, bud. Like they're looking
Yeah.
rough. But you're still kind of. I think the last thing you both did is you both kind of broke apart from each other, taking
Yep.
little bits and pieces off. Their weapon is at the ground. They've just sort of this has turned into like bloodlust at this point.
Yep. Yeah, we're both just going at each other essentially.
Yeah,
Their weapon is down. My weapon is like I'm holding it, but like it's just kind of in my hand. I'm not even thinking about it really.
it's a
Um,
spoiler. It's the poison, flaming, raging, poisoning sort of doom. It just looks
Pretty much,
cool.
yeah.
Like
That's two threes and a one on that one. So the
oh,
two
bud.
that's hitting, and it's hitting, but but I have a nasty crit. I have a nasty one too.
Okay. So you're gonna take damage here. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be sweet here. How do you fail upward? Because this is enough to take them out,
Okay.
but like
Um. Okay.
much
Failing upward.
much like me in my career, like how do you fail
I get
upward?
that.
Like
Relatable. Um. Okay. So in this, okay. So I with a chunk of my ear missing, I am kind of dazed, and I just go in for a headbutt essentially, and I just kind of and just
oh
like get
yeah.
him like in the nose and just like go for it without. I'm already like I got blood here, I got blood there. I don't even know what's going on, and I just aim and kind of just at him.
Boom. Yeah. Uh, there's a, as soon as it happens, a drone manages to get right behind their shoulder. So there's image of almost like a first person view of like, "Ah," and it
And just
freezes
like
right before you break their
yeah,
nose.
right
And it's
there.
just, it's you bloody, your ear covered. And it's this image of you going like, ah, like right before you're headbutting them. And it's just the
Yep.
label is like American Spirit. Like that's the label that's underneath it. It's just like
Perfect.
beaten, bloodied in there as they like fall. They stay standing for a little
Perfect.
bit. They stay standing and then just
And just
like falls
drop.
backwards to the ground. Do you say
Yep.
anything? Do you say anything as they fall back?
Fuck that guy. And I just grab it and grab
Yeah.
his tags
Yeah.
and just like sit down.
As you say, fuck that guy and grab their tags, Shiner plays the sound of somebody cracking a beer. Like, fuck that guy. And it's just
Yep.
like
Yes.
this kill brought to you by Natty Light. Like, you know, like
Exactly.
We go back to the natty light cam. Uh, Hazard, are you doing anything? Are we vibing? Oh, you're muted. I'm so sorry. That was your turn.
There's
DT,
still somebody on top of Bride, right?
there, there is, and that's a really personal question. And I
You're
think
my kill.
you're in a
Listen, I
crane.
wouldn't necessarily steal your. I'm not in a crate. In a crane. Yes. I am in a crane, and you know what a crane can
Oh,
do? A lot of
God.
fucking shit. Uh,
All right, I'm into
so
this.
um, but Bride, are you saying don't? No, I won't. DT needs to steal a kill, not me. But I want to
But not
know.
from Bride.
Yeah, I want to know.
Bride is scary.
I want to know if we can see Bully. He's the only one still around.
Any guesses on where you have always put a prey anytime there was a map that no one has seemed to check?
Oh, no one has checked the bathrooms yet.
Correct. At the very beginning of this map, there are bathrooms, retail, and food service. Bully
Yeah,
is in the bathroom.
No, I think that we're just gonna use. Yeah, I mean, I no, I do want to steal the kill from Bride. She already has a kill. No, we're going for it.
Okay. You go tearing off across the park. You're like, ooh, gotta get that cardio, get those steps in. You come tearing around the corner where Steam is.
Yeah, and I'm gonna attack
uh,
with my brand new axe. You know, I gotta use the axe. Okay, Abby gave it to me.
you give me a roll. You better crit this.
Oh, hang on, I lost a die. We have a 6, a 3, and a 2.
All right,
So
Has, how do you want to do this?
I mean, I think since I think I just buried the axe in her back and then leverage her off Bride.
Yeah.
Is that enough to kill her?
That is.
Listen, here's the deal, Bride. I didn't get a kill earlier because apparently if the piranhas do it, it doesn't count.
The axe
As
goes.
Hazard says
That's
this
on
to
you.
Bride.
That was your rule because you told me that about bleed.
As Hazard says that to Bride, Deathrow jumps from behind Hazard, plugs her nose when she gasps.
Can I snag those tags as she kills her? Because I couldn't reach his tags because I killed him from a distance.
Absolutely.
And I'm pissed about it.
Absolutely. As Hazard slams the axe in, it's one of those. The Benny Hill music starts playing. As Hazard slams the axe in, Death Row goes, holds Hazard's nose, and she's like, "Yeah, oh, no!" And as they pour an Arizona iced tea, as you're reaching up to grab the kill, and you hear the announcer come over the speakers, somebody from another country doing all the work and America taking credit. Happy 4th of July, everybody! As all of the fireworks shoot up into the air. In an epic fireworks display. The kids all come out onto the stage one more time, playing Force Blade Punk's musical outro music. All of them doing taking their own bows as the camera, as everyone gathers together in one tight spiral. The announcer coming along as yeah the let me get this right. The camera cuts to where the hunters are gathered. The end of the episode alarm rings out, and guards swarm the arena, dragging the surviving prey. The hunters return to their gathering spot while the camera sweeps around them. And that's it, folks, for tonight's episode. We hope you enjoyed the carnage, and we can't wait to see you again next week. The camera's cut out, and a series of sponsor ads run as our hunters retire back to the green room.